Are you looking for a job in Europe with easier visa approval, high demand for workers, and a clear path to an EU residency? Then listen up. Lithuania might be your best opportunity in 2025 and 2026, especially if you're from Africa. So sit back and relax. We are going to talk about all the information that you need to know for you to relocate to Lithuania. So hello guys, if you're new here, my name is Tafara, and on this channel I talk about opportunities in education, scholarships, personal growth, and anything that speaks about opportunities. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to relocate to Lithuania on a work visa. So the first question that you might ask yourself or ask me is that why Lithuania? So the first thing that I want to talk about is Lithuania is one of the easiest countries in Europe to get a work visa for, and here is why. They have an easier visa approval rate. If you have checked other European countries, their work visa approval rates are actually low. So you would want to increase your chance by applying to a country that you know they have a higher visa approval rate. And then they also have high demand for foreign workers. They have low competition compared to countries like Germany, France, or the UK. If you have noticed, some of the countries you'd be wondering, is there a country called Lithuania? And you'll be wondering, I haven't heard of it. So there is low competition in countries like this. They have an affordable cost of living. And one thing that I like is that it is a Schengen country. You have travel visa free across 29 countries in Europe. And the other thing is that if you go with a work visa, after 5 years, you can apply for permanent residency or even EU citizenship. And then that makes Lithuania the best place for you to apply. So now that we have talked about the benefits or why Lithuania is looking like the best place to relocate to, let's talk about who can apply, right? If you don't have a degree, it doesn't matter. Lithuania welcomes both skilled and unskilled workers. And I'm just going to highlight the in-demand jobs with visa sponsorship that Lithuania has. They want nurses, they want caregivers, they want healthcare assistants. They also want construction workers and engineers. They want truck drivers, logistics staffs. They want IT professionals. They want factory and warehouse workers. They want welders, mechanics, electricians. They want chefs and hospitality staff. So yes, even if without a degree or if you only have a professional certificate, you can apply for these roles. So the next question you would ask me is like, how do I get started? How do I do it? So if you want to go on a work visa route, you need to apply for jobs for Lithuania on this job website. The first one is cvonline.lt. I have put it here for you to see the name and for you to go to the website and see it for yourself. And then we also have cvbankas.lt. I have put also the website name here so that you can also visit their website. And then lastly, we have the work in Lithuania .lt. Here it is. You can also check their website. One important thing that I want to apply is that on these websites, only find a sponsor. Make sure that the job offers that you're getting have visa sponsorship. That means you have to read through each job advert and see if they are offering you a visa sponsorship. If they are, then apply for the job. If they are not, then that means they want people who are already in Lithuania. Now, the second step that you would do once you have applied, right, you would do interviews, of course, and you are offered like a job, and once you are hired, the employer will apply for your work permit through the Lithuanian Migration Department. That means you're not applying for the work permit on your own. The employer has to do it, and the processing time sometimes take 1 to 2 months or even longer. So it depends on the employer that has taken for you. And then after the employer gets the work permit, then they come back to you with the work permit that you have gotten, and then you have to apply for the National D visa. You don't go there as a tourist, you don't go there as a student, but you go with the D visa, which you can actually use as a work permit. So after you get your offer letter, you have been approved for the work permit. Now you can apply for the D visa at your country's Lithuanian embassy. And then for this you would need your valid passport, your work permit, your employment contract, your proof of accommodation, your health insurance, your policy clearance, and then the 120 euros visa fee. You would find out that 70 or 80% of the documents will be provided by the employer. That means the health insurance, the employment contracts, the work permit, and then most employers make sure that they put in place a proof of accommodation for their employees before they come. So all you need probably is your police clearance in your home country and also your valid passport, and then the fee. And once you have that, then you are good to go. Now that you've applied for your D visa and then you've gotten your D visa and you want to travel to Lithuania and start working, the good thing about this, if you travel to Lithuania and you start working, you are able to bring your family later. That means that if the funds permit, whilst you're applying for your own work permit and your visa, you can actually apply for your family as well. But most people, they want to settle down first. So you get to Lithuania, settle down, and then you apply for a family reunification. And you can actually bring your spouse and your kids if they are under 18 years. Then they would also get residence permit and they are able to work and study in Lithuania. So you have done all of this after your stay in Lithuania. You after 5 years of staying in Lithuania, you are eligible to apply for permanent residency. You're able to apply for the EU blue card. You're eligible to apply for the citizenship. Also, this is subject if you meet all the conditions. So once you're doing this, please do your research and ensure that you're meeting all the conditions. And once you're in, you can travel everywhere you want to go and more. So this is basically the roadmap for you to relocate to Lithuania. Now, one thing that most people would be asking me is, Tafara, what are the salary ranges, the living costs, and all of that? The average monthly salaries, depending on your the job that you have landed. So with the low cost of living in Lithuania, you're actually to save more than someone who is living in any other EU country. So you can actually decide if this is what you want. So if you have been dreaming to move to Europe, Lithuania to be specific, this could be your ticket. Start applying today. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more opportunities abroad. Good luck and see you in Lithuania. Bye.